been like?
They've been pirate ship.
Anyway. Good morning. So we are live. I'm not. I got my camera turned off. Is anyone out there? Bum crack pickers in the house? Yep, Sadie's first. Carol. No, Mr. Sadie was first, Carol. How's everybody doing? It's Monday. What are we doing? Hank. Yep. So Sally was supposed to do the show this morning, but something about her cat being stuck under her house. She lost her cat and it wound up under her house. I don't know. I got to hear the whole story. What'd she say? Let's see. I lost my cat this morning. He was hiding under the house. But I was a damn mess. I guess that's why she's not starting the show. She's a mess from digging her cat out from under her house. Okay, and she's not feeling all that good. Paul? That's the name of her cat, Paul? That's not the name of her cat, is it? Paul? Somebody's under the... Somebody. Hi, Mike. I don't know. So, Sally's not here. It's just me. Let me put an invite in the side chat, because I got nobody to talk to. Nobody to panel with. Gotta have a panel. Morning show ain't good unless you got a panel going. Is that right? Where's my hand? Oh, I'm here, but yeah. You don't need to see my hand right now. What's Mike's still, oh, Carol's still sleeping. Y'all don't bother Carol, this is early for her. Oh. What? Huh. Okay. Here I am. Good morning, everybody. Yay. Talk to the hand. Oh my goodness. So, did online auction yesterday, and I won like a dozen lots. Yeah. Got some military stuff. Got an antique telegraph. I got some drill bits. I got a pretty good camera lot. Where's all the gold? It's in my safe at the bottom of my swimming pool. Yeah, I know. List what I have. I got a bunch. The estate sales are pretty good this weekend. I bought a bunch at estate sales. Went to 2 different estate sales and picked up some pretty good stuff. Yeah. What all did I get? I don't know. Stuff. Got a couple of video cameras. I do pretty good with video cameras usually. Estate sales and garage sales. People don't really use these anymore. Well, that one, that's just the empty box. I got the camera here somewhere. Hang on. Let me find it. Arg. Oh. If I don't drop and break it. Got one of these old school Sharp. Sharp ViewCam 8. Look that up here. Yeah, they sell around $50 if you got everything. Which I do. I got a case, a power cord. Wonder what kind of battery these use. I bet the battery isn't good. Oh, doesn't have a battery. Maybe it's in the bag. It's in the bag. We got this. It's in the bag. Where did that expression come from? It's in the bag. There's no way that if I found the battery, it would have any charge left to it. I got the charger. Is that a battery? Yeah, that's a battery. Yeah, I got all kinds of stuff here. Huh. This is still in the box. It's like still wrapped up. Maybe this thing has never been used. That's weird. Why would you have a 30-year-old camera and never even use it? Which is good. That may mean the battery still works. I don't even know how do I load the battery in the charger? Aha, like that. Alright, I'll plug the battery in. We'll do a live test here on the show this morning. I'll let it sit and charge for 15 or 20 minutes and then we'll try it. You get to be a witness. Well, the light on the charger came on. Maybe I'll take a video of me videoing. I don't know. During a live stream. Hi, Cairns. So, I get to go to the Big Killeen, Texas today and pick up my auction wins. Again. pretty much buy from them every time they have an auction now. I just about don't need any other sourcing. Auctions, estate sales. And it won't be long until we're in the middle of garage sale season. I like going to garage sales. They're fun. And you can get stuff for cheap. Do, 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 do. Not every garage sale though. Do y'all ever skip some garage sales? Like you drive up to it and you go, ooh, that's all baby clothes. So you go, I'm not doing baby clothes, so you just skip it. Or you go to a garage sale and you go, ooh, that looks like trash. It looks like they're selling stuff that was in somebody else's garage sale 3 years ago. You know the garage sales I'm talking about. So, anyway, well, it's going to be a short show because that's all I've got to talk about this morning. Y'all aren't talking in the side chat any, so. Yeah. Or else my live stream ended without me knowing about it. Do, 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 do. Says 10 people are watching. Oh well. It's just me. It's the Just Me show. There's Sadie. Tax appointment. Oh, we need to talk about something more fun than tax appointments. Although it's important, I guess. Haven't done much with taxes. I've gotten a few papers together. That's it. I haven't counted up my receipts. I haven't written down all my travel miles. I haven't done anything. My taxes are going to be weird this year because Mom passed away in July, so there was estate stuff in there. Yuck. Mike's driving. So, yeah. So if you watched my last video, you saw where I finished my goal. Or a goal. It's not the big goal. I think the big goal in life is to make it to heaven. Some people think that's hard. But it's not. It's not. But we won't get into religion. Maggie getting ready for tax appointment. Cool. Why do you have to have an appointment? I just get all my stuff ready and then I take it to her and then she does it. There's not much to talk about usually. I just get all the papers ready and take it to her. Say, here it is. Here's what I made on eBay, and here's what my retirement check is, and yeah, that's about it. Here's my cost of doing business. Here's my whatever. Yeah, this camera sells for like 50 bucks, 60 bucks. And I got it on half off day. It was 25, so I got it for 12.50. There's Maggie. Hang on. Let me get you in the show here, darling. Yay, somebody to talk to.
What about all your expenses? You don't,
Yeah.
you just throw her all your receipts? You don't put them into a spreadsheet or a program or something?
Separate them out by month, and then I add them up, and then there's my receipt pile.
Oh.
That's 2021 up to about there. These are 2022.
Ah, I get you.
So, yeah. I just keep them here on my desk in this little bin. I fold them up and put them in the bin. And they stay there for 12 months until I get around to doing my
I
taxes.
know. Every year I'd say at the end of every month, I'm gonna enter everything in. I do GoDaddy. You don't enter them into a spreadsheet or anything. You just take all those papers with you.
I do, for my tax accountant, and she's all right with this. I take each receipt and just go to Google Docs and just do a blank sheet, and then just type what it is and the amount. Type what it is, the amount. Type what it is, the amount. And then as soon as I'm through with January, I do a total. So then I print out 12 sheets with all the totals on it, and then I take it to her. She's all right with that.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
I have a new tax accountant this year.
Yeah, I'm going to heaven. I did the requirements, which aren't much really.
I don't know. Is heaven really going to be that much fun?
It's supposed to be.
All those goody goodies up there.
There's no war. There's no. All the streets are paved with gold. Yeah, I'm gonna like that. I wonder if the biblical version of heaven is going to be different than what, because I don't know. Times have changed. The things that we think would be a paradise might not be the same as the biblical,
Yeah.
as people 2,000 years ago thought paradise would be like. I wonder if heaven changes with the mindset. I don't know. We'll find out one day.
I
Or
don't
not.
know. Will all the people you knew before be up there waiting for you? Or did they reincarnate and are back here somewhere?
No, there's no reincarnation. I don't believe in reincarnation.
No?
No.
Who knows?
Nope. 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 Not gonna. I mean, I suppose we can talk about it mildly. We're not really talking about religion. Just if you believe in heaven, what do you think it'll be like? If you don't believe in heaven, that's okay. You're not bothering me.
I think I believe in reincarnation. I think you come back.
You believe in reincarnation?
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Now, my husband believes it's complete oblivion. There is no such thing. You die and you're just gone. There's no heaven. There's no nothing afterwards.
Hmm.
I think I don't know that would be on the one hand comforting to believe, and on the other hand kind of sad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you would just have to depend on your legacy to carry on. I don't know that
Right.
that's.
Right.
I don't know. It's weird to think about.
Yeah, it is. Especially since in all this time in human history, nobody has ever figured it out. Nobody's ever
Mm.
come back and I don't know. It's kind of weird. Sadie was raised Pentecostal and still believe it today and always believes in heaven, Mr. Sadie. See, I grew up Catholic, so right there was heaven, there was hell, there was purgatory, and when I was growing up, there was limbo. I think the church has done away with limbo. Uh, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think I believe in purgatory either. What is it like? Heavenly waiting room?
Right, like
Just the lobby. You get
you
to sit in the lobby and read
well, I don't know.
magazines.
You're supposed to be doing penance there, right? You purgatory is where you go to get your
Uh,
sins cleansed before you get up to heaven.
yeah, and you don't say Beetlejuice 3 times and stuff in
No,
purgatory.
no. And then as like I said, when I was growing up, there was limbo, and I
Yeah.
always felt bad about limbo. And I think they did away with limbo. I think they don't teach that anymore.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So what else is going on? Any great sales?
Uh, let me look. I do have like a dozen items going out today.
Oh, that's cool.
One lady bought. I had bought all that china like 3 weeks ago. I
Right.
don't know if you heard about that, but I got like 7 sets of different kinds of china, and one customer ordered 4 sets of the same pattern.
So
So they bought $127 worth of china, but that was 4 different listings. So I don't know. That's gonna be fun to pack up.
yeah, I can't. Like, what does a set consist of?
Well, I can show you easier than I can tell you. So
Oh,
let me screen share. Good morning,
yes,
Sally.
Sally.
Morning. I'm
You
better
find,
now.
you find your cat?
Yeah,
Yay!
I'm so happy. I was a mess this morning. I was
Your
Where?
cat
What
was
was?
bawling
under
my
the
freaking
house.
eyes out.
Oh,
Oh my.
I thought I had lost him for good.
where'd you find her?
Under the house.
Oh Lord!
I know. I'm
And
so
how'd you get her
glad.
out again?
Yeah, he got out the back door. He must have sneaked back past the dogs.
Oh,
So Noritake Progression China.
oh. So each lot consists of 12 plates there.
Yeah, this lot is 4 plates and 8 salad dessert plates.
Hmm.
And then this is the same pattern. Oh, they bought 2 of the same thing. Except
Okay.
this only had like 7 desserts. And then they bought this bunch of it. Cups and saucers for $10. And then they bought the serving platter,
Oh, wow.
casseroles, sugar, creamer stuff.
So now that all has to be packed up.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I don't think I'm going to be able to fit all that in one box. But this bunch sold for $55. The total for all four was $127. And then they paid about $100 shipping, but they asked me for a shipping discount, which I will do some because I should be able to at least get two of the different things in the same, just make
Right.
two boxes full. But I don't think there's any way I can get all four of those things in the
The
same.
one box, not probably not packaged safely, right?
Yeah. And I sold a video game.
Oh, cool. Final
Sold a
Fantasy.
sterling ring.
How many sales did you get?
Like 12.
Awesome.
I'm still waiting on 2 people to pay, though. I sold a chainsaw chain. I sold a refrigerator water filter. I sold a light fixture. And I sold 2 parts of a rainbow vacuum.
Cool.
Valerie had
So
40 sales this morning.
How many?
How many?
30?
40 to ship.
40? Holy cow.
Who does?
Valerie.
Oh my God.
Working her butt off.
She's moving on up.
Mike's got 10 going out. Jeez.
I had 7. I was happy for that.
I have 6.
Sad.
Sadie, you
I
can't
hope
take
to
your
be-
guns to heaven. Of course, you can't take your Bible to heaven either, so.
Hope to be shipping out 40 one day.
Yeah.
That mean I reach.
Most of Valerie's is closed, though. That's got to be easier than packing up all that china I've got to do.
Well, true that. I sold I sold a whole lot of different stuff. I sold a fur vest that I got at the thrift store for $5.
Sold a Furby.
A fur vest.
Oh, I thought you said Furby.
No, a fur vest. I bought it for $5. Sold it for $45.
Nice.
It was new with tags, so yeah, it went real good.
Bye, Mike.
And then I sold one of those big wine glasses that people can pour a whole glass of wine or a whole bottle of wine into. I sold one of those for like $34. I don't know why. Like with the shipping, it was like $34. And then and then I sold 4 bottles of oil that I got for free. And I sold a bunny, a stuffed bunny.
Of course you did. Nice.
It was like pink. It was pink and orangey. It looked like rainbow sherbet is what it looked like.
Oh.
The bunny did. But yeah, I sold a lot of different things.
Cool. So I want to hear the big story. How did you get your cat out from under the house?
Okay, so
And why Was he
So,
under the house?
well, this is the thing. I
And
think,
how did he get out? I have questions.
okay, so I don't know if you read my post a couple of days ago, but he turned the stove on. I
I saw that.
I came in the house and the stove was clicking and the gas was on. It looked like somebody had just made fried potatoes and it was all smoky in the house. It was
Ooh.
full of gas. And so I ran in, turned off the gas, ran in, made sure Jonah was okay. He was in there snoring. So I was like, okay, he's okay, you know. So I mean, I had an instant headache and my throat hurt just from that gas. So obviously he's freaking bored. He doesn't have any mice to chase anymore. He's already done it, you know. So I think he got bored and he went venturing to the back of the house. And in the back of the house, I love fried potatoes too, Mr. Sadie. In the back of the house, there's a back door that we leave open for the dogs. And we have a baby gate, and usually the cat will not go over the baby gate, but obviously he did.
Mm.
And so when I got home, he was here this last night when I left for work, and then when I got home this morning, I could not find him. And so we didn't know how long he had been out or whatever. So we were freaking out and calling him, and we went driving around. Thing is when I was driving home, I seen a blood spot, like something got hit.
Oh,
And so in my mind, he was dead. You know, I was trying not to think that. I was trying to keep hope, but I was like so almost sure that he was dead. And I didn't tell Jonah. I didn't tell Jonah that I seen that blood spot. And but it was just killing me inside, you know, and I was just a freaking wreck. And so I'm thinking I gotta wait till 9 o'clock and call the shelter and tell them that, you know, because he has a microchip and stuff. I was gonna tell him, you know, he's missing, and if anybody sees him or whatever, and then get on Facebook and, you know, put pictures and stuff like that. So we kept calling for him. We went around the block and stuff and didn't see nothing. And so when you're funny, Mr. Sadie. When we got home, I went to the back of the house and I went out the back door and was calling for him. And I heard him meow. And I'm like, oh my God, I know I heard him meow. And so I'm like, Jonah, stand here and listen. I'm gonna go in the front of the house and see if I can call him and see if you hear anything. And so I'm calling and calling and calling. Jonah's not hearing anything. And then he starts walking towards me and he goes, wait, I heard that. I heard him meow. So he looks out the back porch and I live in a trailer. So there's a piece of the skirting that is missing. And it just has like two styrofoam pieces like pushed together. And there's a little hole right there. And he's got his face in it.
oh my God.
And I was like, oh my God. So I ran around the side of the house and he was like acting like, oh, I'm doing my own thing. You can't catch me kind of thing, you know? And I'm like, you know, I put my hand in there and I'm petting him and stuff. And I grabbed the nape of his neck and I pulled him out that hole. And I had him up against me and everything. And by the time I got in the house, I looked like I had mud on the side of my face. He was so dirty. And from being under the house, I was like, But I was bawling my eyes out, telling Jonah I thought he was dead because I seen a blood spot on the way home, and I didn't know it was him. And oh my God, I was bawling my eyes out. I'm gonna be lost without that cat. I think I'm gonna have to take that cat to North Carolina with me. I planned on leaving him here because my oldest son wants him. My oldest son wants to keep him, but I don't know if I can handle leaving.
No.
I don't know if I can leave him here. I might
Oh,
have
I'm
to
sure.
take him with me because he's like my best friend now. You know, I mean, when I go in the bedroom to go to bed, he goes with me. He's in there the whole time. You know, with me while I'm sleeping and everything. And before we before we go to sleep, I play with him and pet him and stuff. But he just lays in there and he doesn't get bored. He doesn't have no toys in there. The other part of the house where he lives, he has a ton of toys to play with. And he's just, he's constantly looking for something to get into. And he's just full of mischief. Just full of it. And I don't know. I'm gonna have to find some ways to entertain him. Oh no. That doesn't look good.
Red.
Man. Well,
Yeah, it's bad.
Valerie was saying that diesel fuel is supposed to be $7 $7 a gallon by summer.
Wow.
That's
It's
crazy.
$3.99 here right now.
Is it? It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what it is here, but
Oh my God, Mr. Sadie, that would kill me too.
oh, I couldn't even deal with that.
My dogs are inside dogs, and I'm still afraid. Like, even just as small as Prancer is, he very likely could get gobbled up by a bird, or because we have chicken hawks here sometimes, and I mean, every once in a while you'll hear about them. We have mostly bald eagles. Like, we have a lot of bald eagles here in this area. But Prancer would be a nice little snack for them.
Yep.
He's only about 1.5 pounds, and maybe 2 pounds, and he would just be a nice little snack for him.
Yep.
And I've seen that happen before. Dog gets snatched up right out of the yard. Those chicken hawks and even owls. Owls are pretty ruthless too.
It works.
Yay!
Eating the old battery. God, this thing's gotta
Good.
be.
That's real good. So, anyways, we are no longer leaving the back door open.
No.
Oh, you know what? Toby used to do that, Mr. Sadie. He used to chase cars. Like, we had a run in our yard, and anytime a car would go by, he would go in the run, but he would run down the length of it and try and act like he was chasing the car. And then anytime I would take him for walks, he would try and knot people's tires, as they were going down the road. And I'm like, yeah, you can't do that. So our walks pretty much when we moved into this place, it had such a big yard that they don't really need to go for walks, really. They have a big enough yard. They can get their exercise.
There's video on the tape in here.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
Hopefully not.
I'm hitting play.
Okay.
What's he doing?
Is he
There's a guy in blue jeans and a t-shirt, and he's got a gun.
okay? It looks like he's waddling.
Oh, he just pulled a knife out.
Okay.
I think he's just showing off for the camera. And there's a lady with a Mickey Mouse sweater on. Okay, this is boring.
The weird things people take video of.
See if I can
I
fast
will.
forward it to something cool.
And do people really buy those old video?
Yeah, this unit, if it's complete and everything, sells for about $60.
Oh wow.
God.
No, that was all that was on that tape. I'll
Oh,
rewind it some.
that's disappointing. I was hoping for something juicier.
No, it's really short. Well, I didn't charge the battery very long, so now it's dead. Well, cool. I got one that works. I bought two of these. They're exactly alike. That's pretty cool. Have to charge the battery while I'm out at doing my auction pickup today.
Oh, fun. What'd you win? Bunch of stuff?
Yeah, I bought a lot that has a really good, if you know Canon, what's the good Canon camera that they made a lot of? X1? Canon
Hmm.
X1? Anyway, I bought a camera lot. I bought some machinist drill bits. I bought a shelf lot that has a bunch of military uniform stuff on it. I bought a cordon bleu cognac light. It's like you set the light on the counter, and then you put the bottle of cognac in front of it, and the light shines. I don't know.
Oh, cool.
It's kind of a display advertisement. I bought some die-cast airplanes, and I bought an antique telegraph machine.
Wow.
Y'all don't know what telegraph is. Y'all aren't old enough.
I know what it is.
I remember when I was little bitty, the railroad station still had telegraph in their office.
I mean, it's not. Is it a record player?
Telegraph? No. It's that little
Okay, then maybe I don't know
button
what it is.
thing
Oh,
that
like
you type Morse code
Morse
with.
code.
Oh,
Like that.
Yeah.
okay. Why am I thinking that it was a record player?
You're thinking of a
Phonograph?
phonograph or
Yeah,
something like that.
that's what I'm. So it's telegraph?
Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of one that's like it.
That's funny, fishing and picking.
Alright. Screen share. If I can remember how to screen share. Let's see. I'll get there eventually. Do, do, do. I like getting old vintage stuff. It's kind of like this.
Yeah.
It's got the key. It's got a key thing like that.
Okay.
And then it's got the receiver unit. And the receiver, you can hear the other person on the other end
Mm.
tap back at you.
Yeah.
So this piece sends and this piece receives.
I see.
And then
Hi, Julie.
different manufacturers would have different cases that it came in.
Does it get plugged in or does it? How does
I suppose it would still work if you.
Like, does it go through telephone lines?
Yeah. How does the signal come through? Is it? Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it comes through telegraph
Oh,
wires.
great. Thanks a lot. You too.
They used to have telegraph wires on poles.
Oh.
This is how Abraham Lincoln would be able to tell what was going on at the war while he was still in Washington, D.C. He had a telegraph machine, and the generals would telegraph him messages. Back in the day.
That's interesting. So what do you think you can get for something like that?
I don't know. This one's on bids. It's up to 24. Probably go for more than that, I would think. Oops.
What'd you pay for it?
What did I pay for it? I paid too much.
Oh.
I paid $35 plus 10% premium, so I paid $38.50.
Yeah.
But I've never had one, so I thought that'd be cool to have one. Ooh, here's one on sale for $1,000. But that's got the full meal deal. It's got 2 tap sets.
Oh yeah.
So I guess 2 people could work side by side tapping messages.
Yeah.
But it used to be you would go into Western Union and they would have a telegraph person, and you would pay Western Union like $1, and they would send a message to the Western Union in the town where you wanted to contact a person, and then the telegraph message would be written down and taken to the person that received the message from Western Union. You remember that movie? What was the name of it? Where people in Vietnam and getting killed, and they sent messages home. What was the name of that movie?
Yeah.
They were young once. What was the name of that? You'll know what I'm talking about. Anyway, they were bringing messages about soldiers that had died, and the cab driver had to deliver the telegraph messages. So they used telegraph messages as late as the Vietnam era, for sure.
Yeah, because I remember MASH. We Were Soldiers. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yeah, we were soldiers once and young.
Yeah.
And the guy who played Braveheart was the star.
Mel
What's his
Gibson.
name? Yeah, Mel Gibson was the
Oh, Mel Gibson, right.
Hi, Cyber.
Like, I have to hop off. I'm getting ready to leave for my
Well, thanks for coming on.
appointment. Okay.
Good to see you, Maggie.
Yeah, you too. I'll
Have
talk
fun
to you
doing your taxes.
later. Bye.
Yeah, the one I bought isn't as fancy as that one I was showing there. But here's one that people are asking $108. The one I bought is a little like this. You know, it's got the typing part and the receiving part.
Yeah.
And then it's got a little wood box that it's attached to. I would show you a picture of what I bought, except for some reason when the bids end at that auction, all the pictures go off. You can't go back and look at.
Oh, that sucks.
I know. But
So
these
you know
old
what you should
machines,
do?
huh?
What you should do is if you bid on something, you should take a screenshot of it with your phone. And so that way you'll have a picture of it.
Yeah, that would be the smart thing to do.
Probably.
They've been accused of being smart.
Mm.
Anyway.
Yeah. I was calling at Valerie, telling her about my cat and stuff, and she told me after I had found him and everything, and I called her, tell her I found him. She talked to me for a little bit, and then she's like, "I gotta go, sister. I got 40 packages to package."
Wow.
I'm like, "Well, yeah, you do.
I'll be right back. Hang on.
Okay. What's everybody got going on this week? Just a bunch of listening. Me and Valerie are still doing our challenge. We're still not going to the thrift store. So I'm hoping I'm hoping that she goes to the thrift store so I can go. Actually, I don't have a whole lot of time off this week. I have today off or tonight, and then I have Sunday off. But then Sunday, I guess, is gonna roll into Monday and Tuesday too. So I'm gonna have 3 days off in a row next week. But I just have to work this whole week with 2 days off, one at the beginning, one at the end, and I'm hoping I make it okay. It feels like I haven't had any days off in a long time. But hopefully we'll start getting some better weather, and then maybe by next week, maybe Valerie will go to the thrift store, and then I can go. Because my friend wants to take me to Traverse City, so I'm like, hell yeah, I got lots of thrift stores over there I want to show you. There's a lot of good honey hole type thrift stores. Oh yeah, we all need better weather, that's for sure. It's just freezing cold here today. So cold. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing some listing today, and I'm gonna have to try and set myself up for the rest of the week, and as much as I possibly can. And then I'll probably go to bed at regular time. I feel like I'm tired already. I could go to bed right now, to tell you the truth. Not like right now, but after the show.
Western Union officially stopped sending telegrams January 27th, 2006.
2006. Wow.
So until that time, you could still go to a Western Union office and send a telegram message to someone.
Wow.
That's
I
less
should-
than 20 years ago they stopped
Yeah.
sending telegrams.
I would have guessed like 1980 or something,
I know.
because you would think, why would you need to send a telegraph if you got phones?
A lot of people kept sending them just out of nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was like something special for the Western Union person because they hand delivered telegrams.
And
So the
who hand
Western,
delivered them?
huh?
Was it Western Union that hand delivered them?
Normally, but sometimes, like in that Vietnam movie, they
Mm-hmm.
hired cab drivers to deliver.
Oh. Hmm.
And like the lady in the movie, she took the letters away from the cab driver and said, "You quit taking these. You don't know anything about the families. We'll deliver them. You bring them all to us." So
Yeah.
she was like the colonel's wife, and she and her friend went around and took the letters to the ladies whose husband got killed instead of.
Yeah.
He said, "Lady, I don't like this job, but it's a job." So she just said, "You bring all of these to me. We'll deliver them. We'll take them."
Fishing and Pickens says text message killed the telegram.
Yeah. 2006. I didn't know they still did that up until 2006.
Yeah. I
Because you
remember
could,
having a pager too. I
but
thought it was fancy.
the telegraph was way, instant messaging. You had instant messaging, and it said, the article also said that you could send a telegraph for 145 years. Western Union did that service.
Hmm.
So what's 2006 minus 145 years? Let's see, 2006 minus 145. So the telegraph first started being used in 1861.
Woo.
So President Lincoln was one of the first to have a telegraph in the White
Wow.
House, getting messages about what was going on with the troop movements.
Well,
Won't be long before they do away with letter mail.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
Cyber said. Yeah.
Cyber had a pager. I remember people having pagers.
Mm-hmm.
You would get a page and then you would have to run to a telephone and call in who was paging you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never sent I remember when I was in high school in the 70s, our band would like be getting ready to go to like marching band contest, and several people would send telegrams saying good luck at contest, and
Oh.
just members of the community would say good luck Borger High School band at contest this weekend. It was kind of and then the band director would stick pin them on the bulletin board and saying, "Look, these people want you to win. You better win. Better win the contest." So we'd get all fired up that we were getting telegrams to fire us up. Of course, you knew the band director was probably telling people to send these messages
Probably.
so that he could fire us up.
Yeah.
Oh, get fired up for this contest. We got to win.
Yeah, I never had anything to do with the telegram. Never been sent one. Never sent one. Nothing.
Now I forget why. But you can still wire people money with Western Union. You probably still can.
You can.
Go
Like we
into a
have
Western Union office and send a.
a money order machine, and we can also use it to send somebody money on Western Union.
Yeah, yeah.
We just can't. We're not supposed to receive it, I think, but we're supposed to send it
Yeah.
if they want to.
What are we censoring today? Sarcastic.
Oh.
Nothing. We censored the telegram. I bought a telegraph machine stacker at the auction yesterday. So,
Oh. Ban was that competitive, Fishing and Pickens said. Had no clue, sitting on the bench as QB2.
the backup quarterback. Yeah.
Quarterback.
No, we would. In Texas, probably because football is such a big thing in Texas that the marching band contests were also a big competitive thing.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the movie Drumline?
Yeah.
Kind of like that, the
Mm.
bands would compete with each other at contests.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would get violent.
I did the same thing, but in choir. We would go to choir festivals.
Do I ever have? I pretty much. Do I ever have things I want to say but don't because of YouTube?
I say anything I want.
There are things that I don't say, but I don't particularly think I need to be the one saying them anyway, so I don't. If that makes sense.
Like we generally don't like hurting people's feelings.
Yeah.
So
And that's
if
kind of not what this morning show has been about for
no,
6 years, but on a personal video, like if I'm doing one just me and I'm publishing it, yeah, there's some areas I wouldn't talk about just because
yeah,
I wouldn't want, like, when I'm doing a YouTube video, I don't talk about, I don't mind telling people that I'm a Christian, but I don't go on my YouTube channel and try to
when it's cold.
evangelize other people to do what I do. I'm not a preacher,
Yeah.
or what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Or if I don't like the president that we have now, I don't really go on YouTube and say bad things about the president we have now. But now, if you private message me, I'll talk your ear.
Yeah.
I'll give you my opinion about stuff. But the morning show, nah, I mean,
Which
we can talk about the war, and we can talk about this policy that our president is doing right now is really stupid. We can talk about that. But anyway,
I'm not too much of a newsy person. Like I don't follow the news very well because it stresses me out. And but like as far as, you know, if if I'm on a live and somebody says something to me and you know, I don't think they should have said it, I'll tell them. And I'll tell them just exactly the way that I think I need to tell them. You know, it's not. I don't. I don't cater to snowflakes.
You sold and mailed a pink phallic thing? Cyber. Shame on you, you naughty
Dilder,
boy.
dilder looking thing.
What was it, about 5 years ago? I bought a bunch of stuff at a store closing auction,
Hmm.
and in some of the lots were some pleasure giving devices. And yeah, I went ahead and sold them.
Personal massagers.
Personal, I don't know what they did. I didn't read the fine print. They were still brand new sealed packages, so I didn't mind selling them that way. But I do remember getting a message back saying something like, "Oh, thank you so much. This is the greatest thing ever." And
Good job.
yeah, that one had gone to Puerto Rico. I can, yeah. Oh, no, that was not a sexual item. It just looked like one. Cyber had a tool. It had a handle, but on one end was a pointy thing that, like, if you get trapped in your car and it's underwater, you can bash the window out
Oh.
and escape. And it also had a blade insert that you could cut your seatbelt strap off
Mm.
with. And but the other end of it was pink, like a pleasure toy.
Huh. Oh, wow. Sarcastic said he sold a used rubber torso of a woman for $50.
A used one.
Hmm.
Ew. Ew. Okay.
Oh, what about the Bible with the porno in it? That's a good one.
But oh, yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
I never got stuff like that down.
I'll tell this story again. I had bought a stack of like 7 or 8 Bibles. They were all brand new in the boxes. And so I'm selling the Bibles, and people are getting them, and thank you, it's a lovely Bible. And I get one, and the person who received the Bible took a picture of it, and it was a manual. It was the exact same size as one of those Bibles, and it was in the box that the Bible was in, and it said something like, "The Sexual Nature of the Homosexual" was the title of, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but.
Something like that, yeah.
And I had sent that as a Bible, and the person took a picture of it and sent it to me. I said, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." Fortunately, I still had a couple of those Bibles left, and I sent them the right one. I said, "Please discard of that. Here. This
Thanks for
is a."
bringing up that story, Fish and Pickett. I'd forgotten about that one. That's too funny.
Yeah, I mean, I sent a book about homosexualities to someone who's expecting to get a Bible.
And you sold a painting with ills. Somebody selling ills.
Yeah, I sold a painting with eels. The torso was anatomically correct. Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Everybody needs one of those in their back closet.
Scurry.
Ooh.
Maybe it was like a fat suit.
But I mean, all of the storage unit guys are always opening bags of stuff on their videos, and they all put in clips of, "Ooh, ooh, that's ooh." And then they will give you a glimpse of what's in there and go, "Ooh, no." I bought a storage unit once that had a whole bag full of pleasure devices that through the years had kind of melted together inside this plastic.
I thought you were going to say bag of dicks. That's exactly what I thought you were going to say.
Some of them resembled that shape, yes. Anyway, because they were, I don't know, made of silicone or something,
Yeah.
through the years
Usually.
had just kind of melted together, melted to the side of the plastic bag.
Yeah.
And, you know, you open the bag up in the storage unit and you go, what the heck is this? And I almost reached in and grabbed some out.
Oh, no. You don't want to touch that.
And then I kind of started going,
You would have been scared.
yeah, no, I think that's what I think it is. Yeah, Sarcastic says, every storage unit seems to have at least one pleasure device. Yeah. Good grief. I guess because you can't, you know, when you get put in prison and you lose your storage unit, you can't take it with you to the
Well,
prison.
for sure.
Anyway.
If you did that, then you would have no reason to get a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Ew, let's don't go there either. Okay, on that note, it's time to end the show.
Especially because I started the show with heaven, ended the show with sex toys. Sometimes that's how it goes.
I kind of don't want to end the show because I don't want to get started packing all that china, but oh well.
Yeah.
That's what I signed up for when I got the china to sell. It's good money. It's just, God, it's so much work to pack.
Yeah.
And I pack it correctly, so that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for talking about religion and sex toys all in the same morning show. Yeah.
Thanks for having the show, Todd. I appreciate it.
We're here for everybody. Yeah, you doing it tomorrow or me?
I could do it tomorrow.
Okay, you do it tomorrow.
Okay.
And then if we get Tom back in the chain of custody eventually, then
Yeah, he could probably help on a day or so.
All right. Glad you found your cat.
Thank you. Me too.
Some of the toys you need too, girlfriends. Shut up, Stacker. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow morning on the Upside Down Picker channel. And if you're not subscribed to the Upside Down Picker,
do it now.
Then you're going to miss the show tomorrow.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. Goodbye now.
Bye.